Who am I, really? Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Who am I? Not as a name, a job title, a relationship status, or a nationality, but as a conscious being inhabiting this life, breathing this air, feeling these emotions, asking this question. This is the question that has echoed through caves, temples, and minds for centuries. It is the heartbeat of philosophy, the spine of spirituality, and the seed of psychological inquiry. Who am I? Is not a question you ask once and move on from. It is a lifelong journey, a mirror that gets clearer the more you look into it. Let us begin this journey from the surface. You might say, I am John. But your name was given to you. You didn't choose it. It was assigned. Like a label pasted on an unopened book. Your name, gender, religion, and nationality are all part of the identity you were handed, not the identity you discovered. Then perhaps, I am a teacher, a doctor, an artist. But what if you change careers? Are you no longer you? Maybe you say, I am a mother, a son, a friend. These are relationships, yes, but they too change. People come and go, roles evolve, and yet, beneath every changing title and passing moment, there is something constant, something that watches, something that is aware. Could that be who you really are? Descartes said, I think, therefore I am. But that's only part of the truth. What if you are not the thoughts, but the one who notices the thoughts? Sit silently for a moment. Observe your thoughts as they rise and fall. Watch them pass by like clouds drifting across a sky. Can you see it? You are not the clouds. You are the sky. The clouds may storm or shine, but the sky remains untouched. In the same way, you are not your emotions. You feel sadness, but you are not sadness. You experience joy, but you are not joy. These feelings visit you. They are not you. So what is this you that remains? This question has haunted mystics, philosophers, and seekers for millennia. The Buddha refused to define the self, teaching instead how to let go of attachment to any fixed identity. In Hindu philosophy, the answer is clearer. You are not the body, not the mind, not even the intellect. You are the Atman, the eternal witness, identical with Brahman, the ultimate reality. In Christianity, the concept of the soul as a spark of the divine also echoes this depth. But let's bring it down to lived experience. Have you ever had a moment where time stopped? Maybe while watching the sunset, holding someone you love, or in the silence of early morning, when, for a brief instant, your usual mental chatter paused. No labels, no worries, just presence. That was a glimpse of who you really are. Presence, awareness, being. But why is it so difficult to stay in that awareness? Because the mind is loud. It loves stories. It builds an identity and then defends it like a fortress. You are told, be successful, be popular, be unique, be better. And so you run. You chase careers, relationships, possessions, thinking these will define you, that if you acquire enough, achieve enough, you will finally be someone. But the truth is, you already are. You are not incomplete. You are not broken. You are just buried under layers of conditioning. Imagine a mirror covered in dust. The mirror hasn't changed. It's just been obscured. All that's needed is to wipe it clean. That is the work of self-inquiry. Asking who am I, again and again, gently, patiently, not to get a verbal answer, but to peel back the layers. Let's explore a few more dimensions. The ego is not evil. It is not your enemy. It is simply your survival tool. It helps you navigate the world. But the problem begins when you mistake it for your identity. The ego says, I am what I own. I am what others think of me. I am my past. But none of these are stable. When they fall apart, so does your sense of self, if you have identified with them. To transcend ego is not to destroy it, but to see through it. To no longer be enslaved by its fears and desires. Carl Jung introduced the idea of the shadow, the parts of ourselves we hide, suppress, or deny. To know who you are, you must also face who you are not proud to be, your anger, your envy, your insecurity. These too are parts of you, not to be indulged, but to be integrated. True self-awareness is not about becoming pure, it's about becoming whole. Much of who you think you are was shaped in childhood. The need for approval, the fear of abandonment, the belief that love must be earned. These beliefs, absorbed without question, become the roots of your adult identity. But they are not truths, they are impressions. To heal is to reparent yourself, to gently question these old beliefs and offer yourself the love and safety you once lacked. Beneath the wounds and stories lies your higher self, your intuitive knowing, your compassionate heart, your inner peace. This self does not scream, it whispers. You hear it in moments of silence. You feel it when you act with integrity. You touch it when you create, love, or serve from a place of authenticity. In a world obsessed with doing, achieving, and becoming, the question, who am I, brings you back to being. It dismantles illusions. It humbles the ego. It awakens the heart. When you know who you are truly, beyond labels, beyond roles, you no longer chase validation. You live from truth. You relate with empathy. You create from authenticity. You become, as the Tao Te Ching says, like water, flowing, clear, reflective. Sit in silence. Close your eyes. Ask softly, who am I? Notice the thoughts that arise. Let them go. Ask again and again, not expecting an answer, just letting the question sink deeper. Eventually, thoughts slow. A stillness emerges. In that stillness, you might sense it. You are not your name, not your body, not your past. You are the awareness in which all these appear and disappear. You are the watcher of the show, the stillness beneath the storm, the light behind the eyes, the breath before the first word. You are that, and that is enough. If this reflection stirred something within you, an emotion, a question, a sense of stillness, then don't let it end here. Let it be the beginning of a deeper journey. At Metaphysics Diary, we dive into such timeless questions, exploring the unseen, the unspoken, and the truths that lie beneath the surface of life. If you found meaning in this exploration, consider subscribing to the channel. Leave your thoughts in the comments. What does "who am I" mean to you? How do you navigate the layers of identity? Share this video with someone who might be searching, just like you. Together, let's awaken the inner philosopher, the inner witness, the inner truth. This is Metaphysics Diary, where your journey inward begins.